Hi ladies, welcome back. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Leah. Today we are bringing you our favorites of October. Right? October.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start with, I'll do my eyeshadows that I've been loving this month first. This one is Cranberry Ice by Mary Kay. It's like an old version. I don't think you can find it anymore. And Skinny Dip, it's a NYX matte color. I use them together. And I love them. Separately, like I can't use this cranberry ice color by itself. It's a really like reddish, like almost rusty red color. And the Skinny Dip is a purple. I don't know, it's just like a really great purple. It's got some more, like has more red in it.
It translates more red when it's on your face. Yeah.
Right. So, but I can't wear the Mary Kay color by itself because it's too red. It makes me look really like tired and weird. So I put on the outer corner, I'll put the Skinny Dip color. And I'm wearing it now. I love it. Like fall, I was just like, I want something different because I'm always wearing browns. And I wear purple sometimes, but I don't know. This combination I somehow found and I've been in love with it. So my second favorite is this grapeseed oil by Now Solutions. I don't know what made me decide to get grapeseed oil this time. I think maybe it was on sale and the other oils weren't, or it was cheaper or something. But I really enjoyed it, probably more than my other oils. My skin's been having a really hard time this month because I was on antibiotics for like 3 months and then now I'm not, and my skin, well, my whole body's kind of freaking out. And so my skin is really having a hard time, and the grapeseed oil has been like pretty soothing to it. Even the areas I'm like breaking out, having problems with, it doesn't make it worse. It's soothing my skin, so I've been in love with that.
I'm going to do a few of mine. The first is that I've been loving this month. I'm going to take this little sponge, well, I'll turn it over. Is the Merle Norman Ultra Powder Foundation. I wear the shade Ultra Chiffon. And it's a powder foundation. It's straight up powder. It's matte. It's a medium coverage. It's not, super light, but it's not going to cover absolutely everything. You could probably pile it on, but you would look like chalk. So I used to use this many, many years ago when I worked there. The packaging was different. I loved it then. I am not necessarily looking for the same thing I was then. Like when I worked there, I wanted my skin to be all totally matte, flat, one color, no dimension. It was a time. So anyway, I was kind of in a place of desperation. I was going out of town and I was out of foundation. My face was broken out and I was like, I just have to buy something. This should work.
Yeah.
Just to give me a little bit of evenness. So I've really been loving it. I just usually don't use the sponge. I usually use a brush and just touch up wherever. So right now I'm doing like just a concealer and powder thing. So it's got me through. Now this I bought many years ago. This is Sephora's Sweet Steal, $8. We haven't had Sephora in our mall maybe 7 years now, max. I probably bought this within its first year being in there. So, and it's full to here because this is a powder dry shampoo. And it's so full because I could never figure out exactly how to use it, or I didn't really like the powdery on my fingers afterwards, and you could wash your hands. But it was just like a thing, and I run out of my other dry shampoos, so I was back to using this, and one day I really took the time and the effort to make it work, and it worked so well. And this is $8, and it's awesome, and this will probably last me another 7 years, right? There's so much in there, so that's awesome. And then I picked up, Victoria's Secret sent me my $10 Angel whatever card, gift card for my birthday or whatever, so I picked this up, body scrub. I was out of body scrub. Passion Struck Fuji Apple and Vanilla Orchid, which is not necessarily something I would usually like. I like apple, but this has definitely also got the vanilla and also got the floral. I will say that this particular bottle is thinner than most of them. The ones that I've used for years and years and years, I don't know if they changed the formula or this is a dud or what, but they have really thick, intense sugar granules that don't dissolve very easily, and they're heavily scented, but they're scrubby. This is it starts out scrubby, but it very easily disintegrates, and then it feels like really oily. So you would probably actually like it.
I probably would like it.
But it just wasn't what I expected. However, the scent I really like. It's probably not something that I would buy again because it's not like my absolute favorite.
like that.
But it's a really nice change, and it was very close to being free. So, and then the fourth thing that I have been loving this month is the doTERRA On Guard Protective Blend Essential Oil. And there are a variety of ways to use this. Preventatively for immune boosting and all that, I will put it on in a roller ball and then roll it on my neck, on the bottoms of my feet, along my spine. Same for my husband and my son. Also, if I feel like a cold coming on or any kind of like sore throat, ear infection, something, I have empty capsules that I can put a few drops in a capsule and take it internally. It is safe for that. This has wild orange peel, clove bud, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus leaf, and rosemary leaf and flower. And yeah, it's awesome. You could also put like 1 drop in a tablespoon of honey and take it. There are a million ways to use this. This is actually the 3rd size bottle. It's still about 40% full, and then I have like the bigger bottle. But I love it, and it's very strongly scented. Cinnamon and
It's
orange.
really strong. That's good.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
But I tell you what, pretty much everybody we know has been sick. Like at least 90% of the people that we are around regularly, neighbors, family, church people, you know, and none of us have had more than just a sniffle for a day.
Mm-hmm.
We take our stuff if we've been lapsed and we're good. So that's awesome.
Okay. The rest of mine are 2 new things to me. This is Well People Nudist Color Balm number 8. It's Color Poppy. It really is like a color balm. It just gives like a really nice, like light, I don't even know if you can see that, sheen to your lips. On me, it looks like my lips look better. I'm very like rosy colored, so it actually looks pretty natural on my face. I'm not wearing it now. I should be to show you, but I'm not. And then Well People Narcissus Foundation in 0. It's pale ivory. It is like actually like really light, which is good. But when I blend it into my skin, it's fine. It needs to be this light because in a month, I will be this light. It will probably actually be too dark for my skin. It actually blends like into my neckline. Like finally I found something like that. I have found that when I put it on, I can't put it in the center of my face, especially on my cheeks, because it will go into my pores and there's no blending that out. So I have to put it on the outside of my face and down my nose and under my eyes and then blend it into my cheek area. And that seems to be working better. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's been great. I use either my hands or I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush with it. So or if it's cold, like it has been cold, on like a warmer morning that works, I have to use my hands because it needs to be warmed up. And my skin being warm is not enough for it, so I have to use my hands to blend it in.
Cool. I love that brush. So I also, we're in November now when we film this, obviously. It's going to be late. So Marshmallow Fireside, I burned in that second half of October, and this thing lasted forever. Have you burned yours yet?
No, mine's waiting for Christmas time.
Forever. Like, it literally just went out yesterday. And I burned it a lot. And it was strong. Okay, so usually with Bath & Body Works candles, you get a really strong throw, which means it has a lot of fragrance oil and it burns up really fast, or it burns a really long time, but you don't get a huge scent.
Right.
No, this was like an exception to that rule. This was really super strong and burned a really long time. And like I said, when we had the haul on these, I've smelled it in other people's house and enjoyed it, and that's what finally made me decide to go for it, because I don't particularly like Marshmallow and I don't particularly like Fireside, but this was so good. And listen to how strong it was. Okay, the table that we're sitting at is in my dining area right beside my kitchen, and I had it lit, and I had lit it 20 minutes before my brother-in-law came over to drop off my niece to play. And so he is outside of my house, like 40 feet from my door, and I'd only had it lit for 20 minutes. And I opened the door and I said, "Hey," he goes, "Whoa, it smells like a candle shop." So he was probably at least 80 feet, maybe 100 feet away from a candle that I had just lit. It didn't even have like a full wax pull, and that's how strong it is. But it's not overwhelmingly strong because it has that sweet note. It kind of just, it surrounds you, but it doesn't give you a headache. It fills the house, but it's not like, oh my God, somebody blow that thing out. So yeah, it was really great. I would definitely buy one again like this in this packaging. I don't know about the other one. You know, sometimes when they change the color and they change the label, they change the quality. I don't know. This one was fantastic. And while we're on Bath and Body Works, I've got 2 other funny things. Okay. I don't know what it is about fall that, like, everything I want to smell like food. Like, I never want to smell like food, but this is hilarious because I'm not showing you the one I actually had in my purse, which I don't even know where my purse is, but I have 2 of these because I buy them in matching sets for some reason.
Tell what it is.
Brown sugar and carrots.
I need to smell it.
Brown sugar and carrot hand sanitizer. No, put some on your hands and rub it in because then that's when you really smell it.
I don't
I
want to
know. So listen, I thought, well, this is different. My husband likes weird stuff like this, so he might use it. I actually got it, and I thought it was the tangerine one when I pulled it out of the closet.
Yeah.
And I put it in, so the first time I used it, I was like, oh, what? Oh, that's not the one I thought it was. But it was pleasant, okay? So you really have to put it in your hands and smell it. So I was like, okay, I definitely smell the brown sugar, the kind of carrot. And I like tomato scents, carrot, not on my body, but I enjoy them. So we had used it, my son and I was like, whatever, it smells good. You know, it's fall. It wasn't even remotely cold, but I went to church and this little boy walks up to me. He's like, you smell like sweet potatoes. And I was like, thanks, that's my hands. And technically it's brown sugar and carrots, but I can understand why I smell like sweet potato casserole. So, like, if you enjoy that, you'll probably like it. For some reason, we're just really getting a kick out of it, and my husband's like, I don't even know what to think about this, but I think I enjoy it. So, yeah, we have another one, so we're gonna have to use it eventually. But it's really funny because, like, I don't know. It's just weird.
I mean, you know, we're in that time of year. You're like,
I want to smell like Thanksgiving feast. I don't want to smell like turkey, but I'll do sweet potatoes. So. And then my last Bath and Body Works thing is this little tiny perfume bottle, which is like the perfect size ever. It's called 1,000 Wishes. I have no idea what the notes are because I don't really keep up with that, but it was by the register and it was like $2 and I was like, whatever, let's get it. Every time that you and I have purchased these, we're like, love them, okay? Because there's something new. They're usually like their premier fragrance, like their big one for the season is going to be in this, so it's going to be like the best, theoretically. And then by the time you're done with this little thing, you're kind of over it. They've got a new one out, and you don't have like a big bottle sitting around and haunting you for years. So yeah, this smells. I mean, there's definitely a floral. There's probably a little bit of amber or something in there. I think one of the notes is champagne, but it's nice. It's half gone, and I've only had it for like 2 weeks.
It is. They're like champagne.
Is that what you smelled? Yeah, it's kind of got a bubbly note, but it's like a little on the florally, musky side too. Yeah.
And one thing about like all these small ones I've noticed, they're all variants of the same kinds of notes. So if you like one, chances are you're going to like the next one.
I feel like they've all had some kind of ambery kind of scent to them. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's it. Those are our favorites, and we don't have any fails.
No fails.
No fails. Yay! Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.